knowing that I'm coming right back. Anyway, so we're gonna start this conversation off correctly because it's hard to find people who are willing to call in about these things who supposed to be studying and they're not studying at all. So I'm bringing B back on the show. Shout out to the few people that's in the chat room uh, waiting and here to listen to what B got to say. Go ahead, B. Read it. Read Matthew 23, and then we're going to go into the scribes and Pharisees and whatever else we got to talk about this morning. Go ahead, champ.
All right. All right, here we go. Matthew 23. Then spake Jesus to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All, all therefore, whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries, and enlarging the borders of their garments, and love the uppermost rooms at feasts, and the chief seats in the synagogues, and greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi. But not ye call Rabbi, for one is your master, even Christ, and all ye are brethren. And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father, which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Christ.
So
But he
there's no
that
master teacher. Never mind.
no sir,
I'm just joking. I'm just
no
joking. I don't want to
sir,
do them like that.
that's real, that's straight up.
Go ahead.
That's it. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entered to go in. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye devour widows' houses. For a penance make long prayers. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye compare sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. Woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, whosoever swear by the temple, it is nothing. But whosoever swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. Ye fools and blind, for whither is greater, the gold or the temple that sanctifies the gold? And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing. But whosoever swear by the gift that is upon the altar, he is guilty. Ye fools and blind, for whither is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctifies the gift? Whoso therefore shall swear by the altar, swear by it and by all things thereon. Whoso swear by the temple, swear by it and by him that dwelleth therein. And he that sweareth by heaven, sweareth by the throne of God, and by him that sitteth thereon. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithes of mint and mint and anise and cumin and uh, and have omitted the weightier matter of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Ye blind guides, restraining a gnat at the swallow a camel. Let me read that again. Ye blind guides, restrain at a gnat and swallow a camel. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye may clean the outside of the cup, but of the platter and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess.
Wow. Read that again.
Woe, woe unto you, scribes and
Because we know
Pharisees,
the scribes, the
hypocrites.
Pharisees is the federal government. This is the Senate. This is them. The writers of law. This is them.
Yes,
You see, I don't know if you was in
writers of law.
class, but yeah, if we found out some
Yes,
cold
sir.
shit. So
Yep.
if we talking common law versus what?
Common law versus civil law.
There we go. Civil law.
Yes, sir.
So these are your scribes and Pharisees. That's Romans, right? And the religious order of the Rome.
All the way back to
Bingo, bro.
all the way back to Nimrod.
All the way back to
Yes,
where?
sir.
All the way back to where?
All the way back to
And
Nimrod.
Nimrod was the one who did. What's so important about Nimrod?
He built the Tower of Babel and had all the nations together.
Not only that, he didn't
Yes,
just build the
sir.
Tower of Babel. He built it to defy God and build his way
Yes,
to
sir.
heaven and get back. That would make him the devil. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we
Yes,
talking
sir.
common law versus civil law. All the way back.
Man, that's so.
Go ahead.
Yes, yes, sir. I'm like, man, that's so important to understand like the difference. Like, because before I'm thinking just, law, but nah, it's a difference. And then how they try to separate church and state, and what's the outcome of that when you do that, and how people thinking. Yes, sir. I'm gonna read that scripture again.
Okay.
At 25.
Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Deborah just contributed another $10. She's so given to this program, bro. But she say, "Hey Kev, this is my cash app. Hey Kev, I'm putting it in my urban slang, B. Hey Kev."
Okay.
Hey Kev, ain't Matthew 23 on the Nipsey Hustle on Victory Lap boat when he was in the ocean? Didn't we bring that up when Nipsey passed away? Why was Matthew 23 on the boat? I think it was 23 and 10, but it's 23 something. I remember that. Go ahead and shout out to Deb out
Yeah,
there.
I remember. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Damn. Go ahead. That's on Victory Lap, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When he was on that boat, yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
we
you
were just singing that.
speaking on that.
Go
Yes,
ahead,
sir.
bro. That's crazy. Go ahead, champ.
All right, 25. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For you make clean the outside of the cup
Where we at?
and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Thou blind Pharisees, cleanse first that which is within the cup and the platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are like unto whitened, whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanliness. Whoa. Even so, also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, because ye build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous, and say,
Wow.
if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets.
Read it again.
Yes, sir. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because ye build the tombs of the prophets
Go
and
ahead.
garnish the sepulchre of the righteous,
That's
and
right.
say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets.
Now wait a minute. I don't told you they killed the saints.
Yes,
They
sir.
said now they say if
And
we
now
and they say if we would have been around back then, we wouldn't have did that. We had no part in that.
straight for real, straight
We
hypocrites.
go ahead, read the next part. Read.
Wherefore, ye be witnesses unto yourselves
Why?
that ye are the children of them which killed the
Now
prophets.
stop it right there. You already bore witness in that statement alone.
Straight up.
In that statement alone, you bear witness to yourself that you are the children of those who murdered the saints.
We.
Yo
That's
wee.
it.
Ooh wee. Ooh wee.
For real.
Ooh wee.
Oh, we.
Ooh
That's,
wee.
that's
You
it.
bear witness to yourself. That's what you did.
You can call
You don't,
yourself up.
you ain't no way out. You don't found yourself guilty of being children of those who murdered, Dad. God is good all the
That's
time,
the
child.
same. Yes, sir.
That's
All the
right.
time. That's the same spirit. It came out. It's, that's that same.
Read it
You the
again.
children of.
Read it again. Sound familiar, don't it?
Yes, sir. It does.
That's right.
Yes, sir. It says, and say, and if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the saints.
That's right.
Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourself
Huh.
that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets.
What if I told you the Freedmen's and the Victorians and the Virginians were the saints under the George? What if I told you that?
Then it makes sense.
It made perfect sense. Then they robbed the saints and
Makes
murdered them,
perfect
didn't they?
murder.
They murdered and called them
Yes,
the
sir.
hell fighters because that's what they was fighting against. Go ahead.
Against him. Yes, sir. All right. It says,
Who supplied
fill
the
ye
boats to
up.
the hell fighters? J.P. Morgan. Go ahead, read.
J.P. Morgan. Yes, sir. J.P. Morgan. The same one supplied the boats for Marcus Garvey,
Yeah, it's the porters.
the white and black star
It's the
line.
porters. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers, ye serpents, ye generation of vipers. How can ye escape the damnation of hell?
Go back. Read
Ooh,
it again.
we.
Read it again because you got to
Read that
understand.
again.
Go ahead.
All right, it says, I'm going to start back over here. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because ye build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous,
Mm-hmm.
and say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets.
That's right.
Therefore ye be witness unto yourselves
That's right.
that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets.
Mm-hmm.
Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers, ye serpents, ye generation of vipers.
That's right.
How can ye escape the damnation of hell? Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes,
That's
and
right.
some of them ye shall kill
That's
and
right.
crucify,
That's
and
right.
some of them ye shall scourge
That's right.
in your synagogue,
That's right.
and persecute them
That's right.
from city to city,
That's right.
that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of the righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, the
That's
son
right.
of Barchaeus, who ye slew between the altar, the temple and the altar. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets and stonest them which are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered my children together, when as even as a hen gathered her chickens under the wing, and ye would not? Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth till I shall say, blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. Powerful, powerful.
Powerful.
Man, describing this generation. And what I'm seeing here, they not only getting the blood on their hands from what they said, being the children thereof, or being the children, they say all the way back to Abel. So they children of Cain,
They children of Cain,
murderers.
murderers from the
Um,
beginning. I know who your father
from
is.
the, yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Man, kill. And then like how you showing us like we gotta think about this in law, think about this not in no sandal times, but in these times,
Yes.
and more closer to these times. So all right, a scribe. I looked up what a scribe was.
Now
I
hold
got it
on.
pulled up.
Everybody pull out their notebooks or open up a new tab or a note fucking app and get ready to take notes because my man don't went and looked up scribes.
Yes, sir.
Why would Nipsey put Matthew 23? Why would that be on the side of the boat?
Man, because straight Pharisees, like I'm looking like it's
Facts.
described everything. Y'all
Wrong.
murder,
That's right. Y'all don't mess
y'all
with the wrong
murderers,
folk.
y'all love to kill God's people,
That's right.
and then be acting like y'all was holy. But nah, that cup on the outside look clean, but like Jesus just said, man, it's dirty, it's filthy, oh, full of extortion.
Feel of
Man, that's it,
extortion. Look,
full of
bro.
extortion.
Look.
Yes, sir.
Full of what?
And exit. They balling on us, stunning on us. We got the big house. What kind of job I could make $60 to $100,000, but
Wasn't
when
they
I'm
saying
done,
Nipsey
I
was
got
being
more.
extorted?
Yup,
So what?
extortion.
Okay
Yes,
then.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay
Yes,
then.
sir. Then he even said, talking about sepulchres, that necromancy. I'm gonna read 27.
Go
He
ahead.
said, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For you are likened unto whitened sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful on the outside, but within are full of men's bones of all uncleanliness." That made me think about all the bones, kid.
Me too. But just the
Yes, like
inside of
man,
themselves are dead.
yes, sir.
They put on makeup, but they're dead.
Yep.
They'll get fresh clothes and fresh shoes, walking around like they're alive with a little no, but they're mentally dead. They're dead. Why would Nipsey put Matthew 23 on the side of the boat? And now that he put it, everything is captured for a reason. Mm.
So, yes, sir. Everything for a reason. Ain't no accident, man. And then it's so powerful. It's describing everything, describing how it really is, how it is, and how to spot them. Like Christ, he straight explaining how to spot them and what they really doing, and to their face, to their face. This wasn't him talking behind like they back or nothing. He telling them straight, told them. So yeah, kill.
Go.
It's important.
Okay, so go ahead, read.
Okay, we're gonna go to 1828.
Will you?
Scribe,
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
from Latin. Scribble, from scribo, to write. Formed probably on the root of grave, scrape, scrub. The first writing was probably engraved on wood or stone. Number one, in a general sense, a writer. Number two, a notary, a public writer. Number three, in ecclesiastical meeting and associations in America, a secretary or clerk, one who records the transactions of an ecclesiastical body. Number four, in scriptures and the Jewish history, a clerk or secretary to the king. Sierra was a scribe to King David. 2 Samuel 8:17. Number five,
Wow.
an officer who enrolled or kept the rolls of the army and called over the names and reviewed them. Second Chronicles 24:11, Second Kings 25:19. Number six, a writer and a doctor of the law, a man of learning, one skilled in the law, one who read and explain the law to the people. Ezra 8:1.
What is that?
Scribe. Ezra 8:1.
That's a scribe, right?
Yes, sir.
We
It's a
still on scribe.
scribe.
Go ahead.
All right. Scribe, the verb intransitive. To mark by a model or rule, to mark so as to fit one piece to another, a term used by carpenters and joiners. And that's scribe. So, in the sense of law, they writing they the writers and the recorders. The writers and the recorders. But like you was touching on the other day, the last show, like how they changing what's written. You under a curse.
They said okay. They claim to be under the seat of Moses, right?
Right.
Okay. So who is that?
Oh,
Who's holding the seat of Moses?
right now, how they got it, the Pope, because they trying to do law, but they it's false. It's not. They're not supposed to be there. Being in the vicar of Christ, really, it's supposed to be. It's Christ.
In America,
All
what's the seat?
you got Congress and the lawmakers, the legislative branch.
Okay, and then
That'll
all the
be
way
the
at the top
president.
is the who?
The president.
You damn right.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir. All the way back up. So wow.
Yes.
Supposed to be. Yes, sir.
You breaking down
Wow.
with you breaking down scribes, and all I see is the federal government.
Yes, sir. Because they in that position.
Roman rule.
It's
Go ahead.
Roman rule.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Now, I got Pharisees too. All right, Pharisee, Hebrew, to separate. One of a sect among Jews whose religion consists in a strict observance of rites, ceremonies, and of traditions of the elders, who pretended holiness led to them to separate themselves as a sect, considering themselves more righteous than other Jews. So that was they was on some they was pretending, just like Jesus said. He told them to their face, y'all cup look clean on the outside, but it's filthy on the inside. Y'all pretending. I'm like, wow, kill. Scribes and Pharisees. So the writers, um, I'm looking like the writers, church and state, the scribes and the Pharisees, but they all on the wrong side of things.
Church and the
Wow.
state Separated. That's why the
Separated.
Pharisees was trying to have the state convict him.
Right.
But the state said what? That ain't our
We
matter.
find out.
That ain't our matter.
Right.
They was more like, oh, but he betrayed your law too. So they found that he was guilty of a law of 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 the state, which was claiming to be what? Son of God.
Of the state with
Son of God.
right. Right.
Yeah.
Which they tried to get him for blasphemy.
Yeah, because that's against the law to call the Son of God the Messiah or anything. You didn't know that, did you? That's a law. That's against the law.
But it was true.
No, that's against the law today.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Oh dang, I
You
didn't.
still
I'm
under
gonna keep it
Roman
real.
law. You're under Roman law.
Oh yeah, we still under Roman law. So yes,
Yes,
sir.
bro.
Okay, got you. Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
And I could understand why. I understand why they would make that illegal because that's the end of their rules. You see,
There you go.
I got. We can't have that. Now, I was looking at like the last show you talking about codes, how they
Wait,
on
before we
binary
get to code,
code.
before we even go there,
Okay,
go to Chief.
okay.
Go to Chief in the 1828.
All right, let's go to Chief.
Yeah, because we're going to president, right? You want to prove that the president is what? The seat of Moses.
Yeah, the seat of Moses.
Yeah, and then
They call him
they call him what?
commander in chief.
Okay, so let's go.
Commander.
Okay, so to break this down, there's no reason to go through anything else. We got to start where? Let's go to.
You want to
Let's
start right
start
at
with
chief?
president. No, start at president, and to get a
Okay,
complete.
president.
Since we relating this to scripture, so let's start at president. Go ahead.
Okay, president.
This is great.
All right.
He's the head of the government, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let's get to it. We only got through
Okay, here we
government
go.
last time. Now we're on president, the head of the government. Go ahead.
Okay, president. Latin. Presidents. All right. An officer elected or appointed to preside over a corporation,
Hold on. Then we just
company.
got finished talking about the corpse and how you don't really have no right. You court you. Never mind. Go ahead, bro.
Yes, sir. An officer elected or appointed to preside over a corporation, company, or assembly of men to keep order, manage their concerns, or govern their proceedings. As the president of a banking company,
Told you.
the president of a senate, etc. All right. Number two, an officer appointed or elected to govern a province or territory or to administer the government of a nation. The President of the United States is the chief executive magistrate.
Wait a minute.
Number
The president of the United States is the what?
is the chief executive magistrate.
Make sure y'all write that down because we going back into the chief executive magistrate. Go ahead.
All right. Number three, the chief officer of a college or university. Number four, tutelar power.
Okay.
A tutelar power.
Okay.
Just Apollo, president of Burst.
Go ahead.
Vice president, one who is second in authority to the president. The vice president of the United States is the president of the Senate, ex officio, and performs the duties of the president when the latter is removed or disabled. Dang.
Now wait.
Like
you see how Kamala
it's
just
relevant. Everything is super relevant right now. God,
does it make more sense to you now? All right, now I want you to go over, since he's the chief executive magistrate, I want everybody to go over to chief. Go ahead.
right, let's go to chief. All right, chief.
We breaking it down just by reading, bro. So go ahead.
Yes, sir. All right, chief. The adjective. Highest in office or rank, principal. As a chief priest, the chief butler. Genesis 40,
Mm,
verse 9. Among the chief rulers, many believe on him.
mm.
John 12:10.
Go
Number
ahead.
two,
That is letting you know that's
principal.
this is where it come from. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Number two, principal or most eminent in any quality or action. Most distinguished, having most influence,
Go ahead.
commanding most respect, taking the lead, most valuable, most important, a word of extensive use as a country chief in arms. The hand of the princes and the rulers have been chief in this trespass, Ezra 9:2. Agriculture is the chief employment of men.
Go ahead.
Number three, first first in affection, most dear, familiar.
Okay.
A whisperer separated chief friends.
Okay.
Proverbs 16:28. All right, now chief, the noun.
What is chief as a
Number one.
noun? What is chief as a noun? Here we go, y'all. Go ahead.
Number one, a commander, particularly a military commander,
Go ahead.
the person who heads an army,
Yeah, right.
equivalent to the modern terms commander or general in chief, captain, general, or generalis, generalissimo. Okay, this is First Corinthians 11. First Chronicles 11:6. Number two, the principal person of a tribe, family, or congregation, etc. Numbers 3:24, Job 29:25, Matthew 20. Number three, in chief in English law, in capit, to hold land in the chief in chief is to hold it directly from the king by honorable
Look.
personal service.
Look.
Wow.
Wow.
Personal
Wow. So you there it is.
service.
A commander in chief is what? A person who holds the fun of the kings.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so keep okay.
Sir.
So are you done?
No, no, no. Oh
Oh.
no. It's a couple. Yeah, it's a couple more. I it's good to pause right there. I'm like, all right, let that sink in.
Go
But
ahead.
we have okay. In heraldry, chief signifies the head or upper part of the escutcheon from side to side, representing a man's head. And chief imports something born in this part. In Spencer, it seems to signify something like achievement, a mark of distinction, as Catholic worn with a chief. Number six, this word is often used in the singular number to express uh, plur, plurality, plurality. Excuse me. All right. I took the chief of the tribes, wise men, and known, and made them heads over you. Deuteronomy 1:15. These were the chiefs of the officers that were over Solomon's work. First Kings 9:23. In these phrases, chief may have been primarily an adjective, that is, chief men, chief persons. Number seven, the principal part, the most or largest part of one thing or of many. The people took of the spoils, sheep, oxen, and the chief things which should have been utterly destroyed. 1 Samuel 15:21. He smote the chief of their strength. Psalm 68:1. The chief of the debt remains unpaid.
Now look
Chief,
at that. Go ahead.
chief, that's
He's
it right there.
look at that.
The chief of the debt remains unpaid.
So
Wow.
the commander in chief is the commander of debt to remain undead, to remain unpaid and dead in law.
Right. He, yes, sir.
You see that?
Exactly.
Gotta
He's
pay,
over the company.
you gotta pay the ferry, right?
Gotta pay.
Can't get off the island if you don't pay the.
Pay that fee.
Go ahead.
You can pay that. Yes, sir. I'm like, wow, kid. Yeah, no lie. It's just getting the understanding getting stronger and stronger on what every position really is and what people roles are and what they really have power over.
Facts.
Yeah, yeah, like I'm like, wow, man. So you the chief over the company. Like we got chief over the company. And the president is the head of the army, but the head of the company. So whatever the debt the company owes, you supposed to oversee that. Your duty is to make sure them bills get paid.
Yeah,
Just like
he's playing the role of an overseer in the seat of
right, yes,
in.
sir.
Yes, sir. Now let's go to magistrate when you finish with this.
All right, magistrate.
Too many adjectives, not enough what?
Not enough now.
Nouns are places, people, places, and things.
For real.
I gotta make sure.
That's the only way you're gonna do
This one, these little small things we all remember in school. Like, hey, that's true though. Nigga, everybody know them folks. Nouns is people, places, or things, bro. Like, you gotta know. You gotta learn, have some type of comprehension skills out here. You get locked in the dream world and don't come back to reality. You start calling your little adjective, allegorical world the truth and forget about the noun. And you don't know about the noun, you be stuck in praising a dead God corporation with a nice gown on for the rest of your life, thinking you dying for Jesus.
for real.
You end up let
Hold
your
on one
you gonna let your mamas and aunties convince you to make a deal with the devil. The signing of that deal come with your tombstone. See, we'll get back to the
and
truth.
then
We'll get back to the truth later.
all right. Magistrate.
That's right.
Latin. Magistratus.
Now you see why Nipsey
From
don't have a headstone? Never mind. Let's get back to it. Go ahead.
all right. From like
I'm
now.
I'm hitting y'all today. I told y'all, and you know what? Y'all not supporting the broadcast, but I know who is. Deborah Nichols from Florida. Betty Hampton, thank you for that $5. Taj, thank you for that $6. Bocat with that $4. And Deborah again with that extra 10. And Pop Deuce for YouTube, Professor. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Pop Deuce, with your contribution to this program. What's up, champ? Go ahead.
All right. Magistrate. Magistratus. From Magister. Master. Magis.
Wait, master,
Major.
master.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He said, God said,
Master.
don't call nobody what?
Nobody, no man your
Okay,
master.
then.
Yes, sir. Magis.
It just let you know
Major.
right there that the Bible is talking about you, us today.
Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir. All right, major and steer. Teutonic styria, a director, styrian, to steer, the principal director, a public civil officer invested with the executive government or some branch of it. In this sense, a king is the highest and first magistrate, as is the president of the United States. But the word is more particularly applied to subordinate officers as governor, uh, intendants,
What I tell you? What I tell you?
prefects, mayors, justices of the peace, and the like. The
So that's
magistrate
like
must have,
Governor. That's like Governor Newsom and Governor this and Governor that and Senator this and Senator that. All y'all doing is sinning again.
Not like
right, making
this.
them your master. Damn.
Not like this.
You just sinning again. That's what you get for playing around in the decoded amended law program. Go ahead, King, and finish what you were saying. Whatever you want to say. Go ahead.
All right, it was saying, but the word is particularly applied to subordinate officers as governors, intendants, prefects, mayors, justices of the peace, and the like. Magistrate must have his
I'm
reverence.
sorry. I'm
The
sorry.
law,
I'm sorry, y'all, but I had to tell the truth. I had to.
hey, straight up. And it's
I
not
told you.
opening.
I told you, and you making these people master over you.
You are.
Yes.
Dang,
Yeah.
wow.
When you
You
vote,
making them a major. That's why you're a minor.
say that again.
Magistrate means major.
Major, and you're what?
Minor.
That means
You're a
you're
minor. When you make your
minority.
master,
So you need a minority
minority.
report, right? You need a minority report, and you need um a man in the high castle. We'll continue on.
Yes, sir. And it says the magistrate must have his reverence, the laws, their authority. So they doing it on authority of the law, but really, if you look at law without amended law, common law, or the civil law, they have no jurisdiction. You giving them
There
jurisdiction,
you go. Say it again, champ.
man.
Say it again. Now say it again, so they can understand.
With it's saying the law is their authority. You giving them authority by making them master, a major over you.
That's right.
But they are going. It says they're public civil servants. Civil servants
Civil
have
servant.
no
Diction
jurisdiction.
over what?
Common law.
Over common law. You're a child of the king.
Yes, sir.
You're a child of God, as they say. But if you understood what
Yes,
God
sir.
was and what a king truly is in a republic, that what a republic truly is, and how you were freemans and Virginians, you're nothing more than fallen angels who have to get back to the law.
To the law.
To the law.
Because they use the law as their authority. You
Yeah.
don't know the law, so that's how
You
they
see that
use the
woman, the
authority.
police just walk in her house and kill her.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's abuse of
Yeah.
power.
And you know what it made me
That's
think
not
of,
even
kid?
legal. That's not even legal. Nothing was legal. That's
Nothing
a
was
civil
legal.
servant
If
telling a sister,
coming in my
I
house,
will, I'm going to shoot you in your face.
I'm
That's,
scared of hot water,
and that's
whatever you
because
talking
the
about.
black men in America are weak. And I don't mean weak and can't do push-ups and weights. I mean
Weak in law.
a weak in law, unarmed, shamed, completely naked, knowing nothing.
And
They
like
can't
you
even
said, you can't
defend the
expect.
sister. They wait on the lawbreakers to make new law that's going to say, oh, we sorry again. Candace Owens is running. This ain't a racial thing. Oh, this is a legal racial thing. This is a racial and a legal matter. This is
Yeah.
all of it. Go ahead,
Yeah.
King.
And having it,
Go ahead.
I'm just thinking having that man that knows law, that situation wouldn't even happen
The facts.
at all.
Facts.
He would know. We know he has rights.
Wait a
You
minute.
can't do that.
You can't look to one lawyer ordained by the damn bar association to know law being crump. It's every man. That's his duty. If not, you living in sin. And if you know what sin is, you will know believing in moon worship. You be calling the moon worship and thinking the black woman or any woman is the head of household, and you're calling her wrath. You need to come on out here with the big boys and play instead of joining up, putting on costumes, yelling "that's right" in street corners by the droves instead. Nobody no law. You can't do nothing without the
Straight
law.
up, Kev. Even when we were just reading in Matthew, talking about they phylacteries. Jesus was talking about their phylacteries and how they like to have these garments on and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It made me think about that.
Look, easy.
And I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. He described this whole thing like them boys for real. Dang,
How
kid.
you gonna stop the federal assault, the Satan's assault on our people when you are 5031560 indebted into the corporation? You're dead, champion.
Yes, sir.
You died when you joined the organization that made you dead in the law.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, King.
Yeah,
You
wow.
dead, bro. How you gonna fight? You don't even know the law. You don't even know what your God told you a long time ago in Genesis what the rules is. He told you
Rule number one, have no other God
before me. What you talking about?
before me. Man.
These are all on the Bill
Rule
of
number
Rights. These are all on the bill. What makes you think Kamala lesbian orchestrated marriages is going to work with God? What is y'all with law? What is y'all thinking?
She'd already showed you she don't work with law. Even by y'all law, the man was supposed to be free. You gonna leave him in jail?
Facts.
You're
She
unjust.
have no compassion. There's no spirit of the law.
Man,
Not only is she to have no spirit, she doesn't even uphold the law that they have for themselves. She is untrustworthy, just like Joe Biden was. They'll make up a
I'm
crime
trust.
bill that says this brother can't be rehabilitated. What's wrong with you? The Bible say, "Woe to you who shut the doors of heaven."
Man, man, straight up. Now I understand what that really means. You shutting that door. Wow.
You gonna sell them the drugs, give it to them, and watch them, then put it in a film called Snowfall, and say, "Yeah, Feds and CIA was running this along with the cartels."
Man, that crafty counselor
Come on, King.
making trap. Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Now, that was the end of magistrate.
Okay.
And
So he's the chief executive magistrate.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And a public civil servant. So
Bingo.
this is civil.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
what's an officer?
Let's get it.
Oh yeah, they run when I get on this reality. Ain't nothing but blue moderators talking right now. Everybody quiet. Look at this. Yeah. They gonna run from Kev. That's right.
You gonna run,
Yeah.
but you ain't gonna go nowhere because you still stuck in the same thing. You need to sit down and learn something.
No, they don't want to learn.
Straight
They
up.
didn't want to learn. They just wanted to stand there and wanted to play around for 4 years.
Yup. That's all right. That's on you. I got officer. The now. Officer.
Hold on, B. Let me look around in the crowd real quick from my podium. let me let me get theatrical with this shit, man. No, hell no. Go ahead, Key.
Okay, officer. A person commissioned or authorized to perform a public duty.
That's right.
Officers are
Go
civil,
ahead.
civil, military,
Uh-huh.
or ecclesiastical.
Now,
All
ecclesiastical
right.
is biblically lawful.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So, I don't mean to
No, no,
stop,
no.
but it made me think.
Okay, civil and military is coded.
Right.
Ecclesiastical is biblical. So a kingdom of
Yes,
heaven,
sir.
a kingdom of God is ecclesiastical, is it not?
It is.
Okay,
Yes, it
then.
is.
So it's still common law versus.
Civil.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
So you're an
They
officer
put
in our kingdom, or you an officer of the world in civil?
right. Yes, sir.
It's two different things.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay. There are greater officers of state
They are great
and
officers of state,
important.
not greater, just great.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me say it right. There are great officers. Let me say it right. Let me use
Robert Ory was a great basketball player. You catch him. Kevin Garnett was a great basketball player. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, got
Okay,
you,
go
got
on.
you.
But they wasn't greater than Kobe.
Nah, not greater.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
say it right.
Paul
That
Pierce
means
out there
something
somewhere,
different if I
mad
say
as
it
hell.
wrong.
He wasn't greater than Kobe. Go ahead, champion. I just want to make a breakfast.
Nah, that's right. There are great officers
Go
of
ahead.
the state
Go ahead.
and subordinate officers, military and naval officers of the same grade usually take rank according to the dates of their commission.
Mm-hmm.
Non-commissioned officers are nominated by their captains and appointed by the commanders, officers of regiments. Officer, verb transitive, to furnish with officers, to appoint officers over.
No, go ahead.
Uh, Count Pulaski raised a legionary court,
There they go.
which he officered principally with foreigners.
There you go.
Oh snap!
Look at that. Who Count
Oh,
Pulaski raised a legion? Ain't legion in the Bible? Who are they?
legion.
Okay.
All of yes, sir.
Oui. French, right?
Yep. French
Hey,
Foreign Legion.
they on fire over there in Paris. You know that.
Yeah, then there ain't no accident. Judgment. Ain't no karma. Judgment.
He said, "No, this ain't karma. This is judgment on there. This is oh my goodness."
Judgment.
All right, so chief executive magistrate. Okay, so we pretty much broke down what his whole federal position is in his chief executive officer, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So he's the highest of the officers, but he's also magistrate, chief executive magistrate.
Right. All under civil law. All under civil law.
Okay.
And you know what I think?
Oh.
Not to cut you off, and I think about like with our people, they keep our people in the civil mind state, civil rights. You need to fight for civil rights.
Well,
Not
they get
knowing
you.
that
They
you
get you
have.
to. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Not knowing that you have common law, like in school. I think about
you fighting for their rights. You don't fought and brought all
right.
the Indians over.
And they get you from a little kid, kill. That man, I remember
you
elementary
fighting
school.
for civil rights, and that ain't even your right. That's not a right. That's liberty.
You got freedom under King George, common law. And they don't teach you about common law in elementary school. They teach you civil rights.
So
they want
they want you to vote and stay out the Supreme Court and charge them with a crime. But okay, so let's look up the term vote. What is that? Go ahead.
Let's get it. What is really going on? Vote. Oh yeah. Vote. Vote them. From Vovi to vow. Oh wow.
What?
Votum is
now
proper.
wait. Let's say it again. To what?
To vow.
To vow. Go ahead.
To votum is properly wish or will.
Now wait a minute.
Number
wish.
one.
Now wish. You said wish.
Yes, sir.
Now didn't I just tell them they was wishing on a star?
Yup.
Trying to find out who they are. And I wish for all the rainbows that they see. And I'm with for all the people who can achieve. Press one. Okay then. And
Man,
now it's the expression of a wish. Now wait a minute. Vote means suffrage.
suffrage.
What was suffrage? Wait a minute.
Man,
No, wait a minute. Wait one motherfucking minute.
root word.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here we go. Go ahead. Finish it up, man.
All right. Suffrage. The expression of a wish, desire, will, preference, or choice in regard to any measured purpose in which the person voting has has an interest in common with others, either in electing a man to office or passing laws, rules, regulations, and the like. This vote or expression of will may be given by holding up the hand or raising or standing up by the voice, viva voce, voce,
You get your consent
by
all
ballot,
these ways. Go ahead.
real, by ballot, by a ticket or otherwise. All these modes and others are used. Hence, two, that by which will or preference is expressed in elections or in deciding propositions.
Are you in the
A ballot?
1800?
Are we in the 1800, 1828?
1828?
Yeah, I'm here. No doubt.
Okay, so you already did one.
Uh,
A vote, a voice given in deciding a controverted question,
yes, sir.
and
I'm on
or
number
in
two.
okay, or in the choice of man for an office or trust. Nothing can be more grateful to a good man than to be elevated to office by the unbiased suffrage of free, enlightened citizens. Okay, now go to number two, sir.
That by which will or preference is expressed in elections or in deciding propositions.
You don't see that?
A ballot?
It don't say united voice of persons in public prayer.
No, that's
You don't
why I'm tripping when
you
you
don't
said
got
that.
that?
No, they don't want me to read it. Hold on, new tab. I'm gonna pull it back up on a new tab. That's crazy. That's why it's
Number three
important.
is aid and assistance. Help.
Number three, expression of a will be a majority legal decision by some expression of the minds
Oh,
of a
you're on
number.
okay, okay. I see where you at.
No,
I
no,
see exactly where
yeah,
you are. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
yes, sir.
Okay, number four. That'll be
Minds,
number four. That'll be number four there. Go ahead.
right. Number four, unite voices in public prayer.
You
So a vote is a prayer?
yes, sir. What prayer are you supposed to be
Oh,
saying?
man. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy
So the
name.
Bible is
Thy
telling you
kingdom.
against this civil corporation by telling you the rules of the game. As long as you follow these rules, you cannot be civilly overthrown by a corporation or a dead state. Let's see how long you'll take to lose your republic.
Wow. And
Go ahead.
then even words, if you can keep it. If you can keep it. Because dang, got you. Okay, vote. Verb and transitive. To express or signify the mind, will, or preference in electing men to office or in passing laws, regulations, and the like, or in deciding on any proposition in which one has an interest with others. In elections, men are bound to vote
Told you.
for the best men to fill offices according to their best knowledge and belief. To vote for a due list is to assist the prostration of justice and indirectly to encourage the crime. What?
What? What?
It, yes, sir.
Huh?
To vote, wow. To vote for a do list is to assist in the prostration of justice and indirectly to encourage the crime. They used to, wow, bro. So it's a crime for them to put civil law over common law,
Of
and I'm encouraging the crime.
course.
Damn. Wow, bro.
Keep going, champion.
All right. Verb and transitive. Number one, to choose by suffrage, to elect by some expression of will, as the citizen voted their candidate into office with little opposition. Two, to enact art established by vote or some expression of will. The legislator voted the resolution un, uh, un excuse me, unanimous.
You almost blacked out there. Stay with me, bro. Take your time. Breathe.
Hey,
Breathe,
bro, I
brother.
ain't gonna lie,
Just
that thing
breathe.
got my burn.
Breathe, damn it. Breathe.
All right.
Dr.
Unanimously.
King, is you with me? Is you with me, Dr. King? Is you with
Yeah,
me?
I'm here, bro. All right. To grant by vote or expression of will. Parliament voted them 100,000 pounds. Now, Kev, that really tripped me out. It's a straight crime.
It's a crime. They voted to get the money from Grover Cleveland to J.P. Morgan. They just gave it to the Russian. The porter. Go ahead.
So I'm participating in the crime if I deal with it.
Yes, sir.
Indirectly.
I told you I had a vision. I see dead people voting for their enslavement. I see it. The Bible just told us about the wound that grazed their head, and nobody's paying attention. They going because of their oomph of wanting to be silly. They not listening to Mr. Gillespie to break down the beast. They hoping I'm wrong, B. They like, man, I pray to God that Kevin is wrong to validate that I can vote and take part in a crime this time and do bad thing and act niggerly toward my brother. Go ahead.
For real, Kev, they tripping. Man, you breaking it down by definition. Now, see, if you didn't bring up, let's look at the definition of vote.
They like,
I learned something new today. It says a crime. That's unlawful. Like how I'm gonna participate or encourage a crime, directly or indirectly, I'm still guilty of it. That's man. So
how you gonna get mad and all y'all criminal?
straight up.
No matter who win or lose, all y'all against God. You against the king. You against his will. You against the republic. You against the son. You against Christ. You against the you against the inevitable fool. Go ahead.
Which make you anti
You are
against
antichrist nation.
Yes, sir.
That's what you are. Antichrist.
Antichrist.
That's right. That's why you can't see the P, because you Antichrist. That's why you not waiting on the Lord, because you Antichrist. That's why you sit in classroom playing, walking with Mr. Gillespie and his trusted superhero B and Wakanda itself, because you are dead in Antichrist. Go ahead, King.
Man, kill.
That's why you're not calling in, because you're dead and you're against God, champ. Yes.
I got it pulled up already.
Yo, pull it up, B. Pull it up.
Antichrist.
Go ahead.
It's the noun. Greek. Against. And Christ. Sir. A great adversary of Christ.
That's right.
The man of sin described.
The what?
The man of sin described.
That's right. All of you. All of you.
1 John 2:18. Second Thessalonians 2, verse 1.
That's right.
Revelation 9:1. Protestants generally suppose the adversary to be the papal power, and
The
some
Catholic Church.
divine.
I'm doing
Yes,
stuff
sir.
now. Go ahead. Now I'm
And
throwing
some divine.
things. I'm in the office
Yes, sir.
raising the L around the. Go ahead.
For real.
Nobody want to be in the office to me. Water bottles and Coke cans get the flying and go ahead.
All right. Uh, Protestants generally suppose this adversary to be the papal power,
That's
and
right.
some divines believe that, in a more general sense, the word extends to any person who denies Christ
That's
or opposes
right. Or
the
opposes the coming of the King.
Christianity.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Anti-Christ.
Sachetta. That's right, champ. I see
Yes,
dead
sir.
people. That why nothing work. Because you can't fuck with the king. That's why. That's why.
Can't do it.
Bars.
It's against the rules.
It's against the rules of the game. What you would want to see, a miracle moment. Do something then. Huh. Message. Go ahead, King.
Straight up, that's Antichrist. That I'm glad they already had that pulled up. I looked it up. 1828. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like, wow. Uh, code. Can I read code, or you want me to hold up on that?
Let me see on cold. Oh
Yes.
yeah, the
They
Macho
took
Man
the law.
Randy Savage. Yeah. Now go to wheel. Just go to wheel before we get to code, because code is the changing of God laws and amending and all of these things. So that's coming up
Yes,
right
sir.
after we get past this wheel. Go ahead. And these what we talked about a wish, right? We talked about a wish,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So what's a wish? Go to wish.
Go to wish.
Damn, I feel like this is the first day of everybody's school. we,
Well, my phone
it's like
broke up.
we
I
lost
got so many
we,
tabs open.
it's like we lost track of even words. We've been talking so much, we forgot to keep it simple and started being civil. Go ahead.
Hold on, Kel. This my phone can't even hold it. Yeah. I got so many tabs open, this can't hold it. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, you got time. Go
Let
ahead.
me get some space on here. All right.
What are you gonna do when Hulkamania and 30,000 Hulkamaniacs run wild on you, brother?
They gonna run. All right. We going to wheel or wish. Come on. Oh no. Here we go. Do it. Man, here we go. That's right. Wheel. Wish or wheel? Which one first?
Wish first.
Let's go to wish.
Because that's a
All right,
vote.
wish.
Because that's a vote.
That's a vote. To
Disneyland,
have a desire.
Disneyland say you got to make a wish to go to Disneyland. Go ahead.
To have a desire or strong desire, either for what is or is not supposed to be obtainable. It usually expresses less than long, but sometimes it denotes to long or wise earnestly. We often wise for what is not obtainable. This is a this is as good as an argument as an antiquary could wish for. They have more than heart could wish. Psalms 73:7. I have wished above all things that thou mayest prosper. John 2:1. They cast 4 anchors out of the stern and wished for the day. Man, that sound like tethering. Acts 27:29. That sound like tethering.
Wow.
Number 2, to be disposed or inclined as to wish well to other affairs.
Damn. So,
Another.
was we not wished well? Bon voyage? Did we not
Mm-hmm.
die at sea?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely so.
So you taking part in the genocide itself.
Man, you taking part, indirectly or not, you taking part in a major crime. Blasphemy and all
It's
of that
blasphemy, bro.
treason.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Dang. Dang, bro. It says, number 3, it sometimes
Hold up, hold up.
partakes of hope.
See, you're not gonna fear the
Okay.
Lord thinking about it the way your mama taught you and your sister. No, you're gonna fear the Lord when you see the responsibility that it bears to keep the law and to keep a country and keep a nation and keep your word and be trustworthy within yourself. Oh no, y'all having a big purging. I would hate to know what side y'all belong to. Oh,
Man,
it's a
Kev.
big one going on.
Man, speaking of fear, I said something yesterday to somebody talking about they was scared to do something. I was like, nah, ain't no fear. Only fear belong to God. You supposed to put it where it belongs. You putting it on something else, you gonna go wrong, bro. Fear belongs to God. That's the first step of wisdom. Fear of the Lord. So, like
That's
in the
right.
sense of, like, man, that's how you keep yourself straight. Fear of the Lord.
You shouldn't
Yes,
be
sir.
fearing God if
Ah,
you keep the law. You should be really scared when judgment comes.
if you
And it ain't just Esau, it's you. Allowing yourself
right.
to keep your mouth closed in a time of war. God needs you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to do my part. Yes, sir. All right. Number 3, it sometimes partakes of hope or fear. I wish the event may prove fortunate or less calamity than we apprehend.
That's hope.
Number 6, that's hope.
That's Obama
Yep.
for your ass.
Yep.
I hope. Hope.
Hope.
Hmm.
Uh-uh.
Hmm. My God. Hmm. Hope. That's fear based. What
It is.
that's a
And it's
precaution
doubt.
before you even get started. Hope. We're
Yeah,
making
that's
it.
doubt.
Yeah. If we going fishing,
That's
don't
doubt.
nobody in this car say, I hope we get there. Nigga, get out. You ain't put nothing on no
For real.
gas. All you do lie, cheat, and steal. I
Just
didn't
get
even want to
out.
pick you up to go get out the fucking car right now, hoping. Nigga,
You
this a
gotta
nigga, this
get
a
out, bro.
motherfucking German made.
Yeah, I'm talking about
We
get out.
going,
Get
nigga.
out right.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Wish. Verb and transitive. Number 1, to desire. I wish your prosperity. Let them be given backwards and put to shame that wish me evil. Psalms 40 verse 14. Number 2, to long for, to desire eagerly or ordinarily. It has this sense when expressed with emphasis. Number 3, to recommend by wishing. I would not wish them to a fairer death. Number 4, to to imprecate as to wish curses on an enemy. Number 5, to ask, to express desire. Wish, the noun, desire, sometimes eager desire. Job 33:6. Number 2, desire expressed. Bliss be thy tongue, blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. Number three, things desired. He has his wish.
You see why
The
people
difference
you see why
between
our people talk to God like they wishing for things?
right, wishing for prosperity, wishing for this and
For the
that.
things
You're
of their
right.
heart, the things they desire the most.
Yes, sir. Wow. Yes, sir. That's definitely true. All right. The difference between wish and desire seems to be that desire is directed to what is obtainable, and wish may be directed to what is obtainable or not. So you wishing you wishy washy, wishy washy. God, oh, you wishy washy.
Lukewarm,
Like, oh,
deciding go
straight
with the
up,
blowing with the wind.
for real. You ain't got your mind set. Wishy washy, out here wishing.
So we got will.
Damn.
We don't followed all this, right? Now, can you go to what did we say? From suffrage, wish. Now go to will.
Go to wheel. All right. Wheel. The noun. That faculty of the mind by which we determine either to do or forbear an action. The faculty which is exercised in deciding among two or more objects which we shall embrace or pursue. The will is directed or influenced by the judgment.
Now wait a minute.
The understanding.
Now wait a minute.
Wow.
That sounds like two different presidents.
Yes,
It's
sir.
like y'all operating backwards, like out of a false sense of will.
Yes, sir.
It's the what the express in deciding among two or more objects. If we're talking chessboard, yeah, we're talking science, right? Two or more particles, objects, reality, two or more people,
Right.
which we
Right.
shall embrace or pursue. Kamala or
Donald Trump.
bingo. Remember when Neo said the problem is choice?
The red and blue.
The red and blue. The red and blue pill, remember?
Yes, sir.
Here it is.
Democracy.
Here,
Republic.
here it is. Democrat Republic.
Yes, sir.
No king. No will of God.
No king.
Will of man.
Civil versus common.
There you go.
Yes, sir. All right. It says the will is directed or influenced by judgment.
Look.
The understanding or reason compares different objects which operate as motives. The judgment is determined which is preferable. The will decides which to pursue.
You see why in Loki
And
they said,
other,
the lady said we live in between time. In between time is like judgment day. They keep living right before judgment. They have to like stay
right, and they
in the
try.
Terminator solstice, like in between. So they must keep the wheel turning backwards. They're Nazi. You know the backward spinning wheel?
Yes, sir.
Like Cat Williams said, that little chain he be wearing about Anunnaki bullshit that's the wheel. Remember we were talking
Yeah,
about the
the
wheel?
order of the black sun type.
There you go. They want the
Yes,
wheel
sir.
rolling back to keep the wheel as or the volt per se locked. They need Pandora's box what closed?
Closed.
Of course.
Because that's the end for
That's
them.
it. That's it.
That's their judgment day. They
Yeah.
don't want to see judgment.
Mm-mm.
We
Because
got at the end, it's judgment.
That's why Terminator
Wow.
Judgment Day and all that stuff was coming out, is because this is real if you can perceive it correctly.
Yes, sir. Wow. All right. All right. The will is directed or influenced by the judgment. The understanding or reason compares different objects, which operate as motives. The judgment determines which is preferable. The will decides which to pursue. In
Okay,
other words, yes, sir.
go ahead.
In other words, we reason with respect to the value or importance of things. We then judge which is to be preferred, and we will to take the most valuable. These are but different operations of the mind, soul, or intellectual part of man. Great disputes have existed respecting the freedom of the will. Will is often quite a different thing from desire.
There you go.
All right. So will versus vote, because vote is the wish or desire.
There you go.
Okay. A power over a man's substances amongst, amounts to the power over his will.
Now stop right there.
No,
Now stop right there.
yes.
In our sayings to another level. Up and put it on t-shirts and market intellect. Okay. A power over a man's substance amounts to a power over his will. You see that? Nothing from
Right.
nothing leaves nothing. A bunch of niggas complaining about women mean they ain't got none.
Right. Right. Yes, sir.
You see? A bunch of
Right.
niggas complaining about how they don't like their job, meaning they just been there too damn long. Who you talking to? You? It's
Right. You
all
can change
inside of
it.
you.
Nobody.
It's up to you to change that. I change my circumstance and listen to my willpower as I dive into what I know and how it transmits to not only just you, but other people in my team. Giving them the
Yes,
confidence
sir.
they need to and the strength they need to, that their will moves accordingly so that their substance is great. Go ahead. Number two.
Number two, choice, determination. It is my will to persecute the
That's
trespasser.
right.
Yes, sir. Number three, choice, discretion, pleasure. Those then guilty at thy will chastise. Number four, command, direct. Our prayer should be according to the will of God.
And what's the will of
Number
God? What's
five,
the prayer? What is the
our
will?
Father
Our Father who art in heaven.
who art in heaven.
Now you see the
Yes,
difference
sir.
between dead and alive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Number five, disposition, inclination, desire. What is what is your will, sir? In this phrase, the word may also signify determination, especially when addressed to a superior. Number six, power, arbitrary arbitrary disposal. Deliver me not over to the will of my enemies. Psalms 27:3. Number seven,
Go ahead.
divine determination,
Go ahead.
moral purpose
That's right.
or counsel.
That's right.
Thy will be done, the Lord's
Lord's
Prayer.
Prayer. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Number eight, testament, the disposition of a man's estate to take effect after his death. Wills are written or are not nocupative, that is verbal.
Go ahead.
Good will. Number one, favor, kindness. Number two, right, intention. Philippians 1:6. Uh, ill will, enmity, unfairness. It expresses less than malice. To have one's will to obtain what is desired. At will, to hold an estate at will
Told you.
of another, to enjoy the possession at his pleasure,
Look at that.
and
Read
be
it. Read it now.
liable.
Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Will. Okay. At will. To hold an estate at will of another is to enjoy the possession at his pleasure and be liable to be ousted at any time
At what
by
time?
the less proprietor. That
At any
at
time.
any time,
Judgment.
at any
At
time.
any time. So yeah,
So
you can eat. You can eat off the bread, but when judgment is called, there's no escape.
yes, sir.
Didn't say it was right. Don't say didn't say do it, fool. Don't run when judgment is called on you.
Yes, sir. Okay, will with a wisp.
So wait,
Jack
now
with
before we
a
get to this, before you continue
okay.
on, because they can do that themselves. To vote
Yeah, yeah. Cause
is to grant by vote or an expression of will. You're giving them power over your will. This is where the bar come in, the power of attorney.
exactly, exactly. So yeah, you're right. To to vote is to give them power over your will.
There you go. Won't get me ever again.
For real. Not happening. We understand. Check, like you say, check,
Check,
got it.
check.
Yes, check,
Shout out Steve
got it,
Coakley.
sir.
Check. Can't move there.
Check.
Can't sit here. Seats taken.
Mm-hmm.
Check.
This is take.
I say they don't go.
So
And
power.
you know what the 100th monkey syndrome do? What that do, B? If one monkey, which
Oh,
would be me, cause I'm the monkey, you know that's what they think about us. I'm the monkey.
that's all right.
All right, that's okay, cause we got a scientific theory. It's called the 100th
It,
monkey. We gonna call it
it,
the
that,
100th nigga syndrome.
that's a nigga acting wrong. Yes,
Let's
sir.
keep it
About to
100.
spread like
Let's go
wildfire.
zero. Let's go zero to Kev and get it real hot. You feel me? Then with
For
zero to
real.
Kev, we'll make it real hot. Go ahead, B.
Yes, sir. It's about to spread like wildfire. For real. Like
Like
the
France. Oh, that was a bad joke. Go ahead.
understand. But that's what it is. Once that understanding hit, it's gonna jump. That's what it's gonna do. It's about to jump. Everybody gonna understand it. Everybody that's hearing this understanding it's gonna spread it straight up. All these definitions that was read today that's being read,
I didn't make this
giving us
up.
to understand. Nah, it's written in the word. It's written in the 1828 dictionary. It's written
Which is
in
the blue letter, which is the Hebrew blue letter.
for written. Got them. Way around. Hey, it's what it is. So understanding what they really trying to get us to do to help us make the decision. Like we was talking about will. Understanding what will is.
They like, hurry up, they just killed a black lady. Hurry up, they just shot this person. Hurry up and vote red. Hurry up and vote Republican. Now we back about to be fucked up again because we looking at each other like, who you voting for? You know who you bet. Man, forget all that. Look, this is the truth. The more you vote for this system over you, I'm not talking about federal citizens or people like y'all. Don't listen to me and get deported or what they call aborted.
For
I'm
real.
talking to my
Dang.
people. of this land. Don't fuck around and think there's something you can sign up to know this. No, ain't no special hat or garment that you got to wear to know this.
For real. You gotta have determination of the mind. We can't be wishy washy. Yeah. I have to be determined in my actions. I have to be straight up. I have to know what I'm doing.
you
Direct.
you make me laugh because it's like when you look at your child and he finally make a compound sentence and you like, there you go, man, just do it like it. You always
Yeah,
surprise me with that shit. You do that to most. You
real.
just use the word so gracefully. Yeah, man. You can't be wishy
We
washy.
have to. Can't be wishy washy. You got to be sure and knowing what will is. Let the will direct your judgment. Will of God direct your judgment. Yes,
But
sir.
all judgment is what?
Say that one more time.
All judgment is passed to the Son.
Oh yeah, John 5:22. Man, I'm quoting that. I never forget. Like they say, never forget. John 5:22. The will God judge no man.
C.
But
Lewis
give
said, "Get out of
all judgment.
Babylon." You can't get out of Babylon. C. Lewis, you can't wishful think this. You can't.
I wish.
You tell me how you gonna get out of Babylon, and Anjanita, you tell me how you been out of Babylon since 2016, and you in it right now. You in it.
Dang.
They have jurisdiction over. What you talking about? See, this is why I can't do it. Now, what I mean by that is I can do it. I'm just be capping, but you cannot fake nothing. You're dead. First and foremost.
For real, you gotta know that the first step of getting help is admitting that you have a problem. I ain't joking for real, but it sounds funny. But for real, like, you know what? I'm dead. Now how I'm gonna get up out of it? How does it work? You know, real kids, like, man, I can play like I ain't dead or talking all day. You know that
They get
man,
mad.
damn, I'm dead.
They get mad at
For
me.
real.
Nah, why you say it like that, man?
That's what it is.
That's what it is. I'm pretending you alive and all this. Call it in and show me. Press one.
For real. Like, man, you can't pretend that
She
because
said,
you
you
can
can
act or
act,
wish
you
that.
can type it all you want, Anjanita. It's more to this than just voting. We just breaking down word. You just reacting on the
When
word. You supposed to be taking notes. Call it in now. Now I'm calling you to the front. Call it in now. Don't even say nothing else. Angelina Louise and Angelina Moore, both of you trolling at the same damn time. Press one. That's what you get. Go ahead, B.
yes, sir. Yeah, talking about that judgment at John 5:22.
That's right.
For the Father judges no man, but had committed all judgment unto the Son. So they fearing that judgment day because they know the heir or the proprietor at any time, like you just said,
That's
at
right.
any time,
That's right.
you about you gotta get out of here. You're not you're untrustworthy. Wow.
You're
You're untrustworthy.
untrustworthy, meaning you're not. You're being untrustworthy is a small term used to say I don't trust that person and you shouldn't either. But not being
For real,
trustworthy is
trust.
not being worthy of the trust.
Right. Exactly.
You feel me?
Not being worthy of
There
the
you
trust.
go. So the garments
You
that you're
don't need
wearing,
to
you're
be
not even worthy of the president of the seat of Moses. That's the seat of
for
authority.
real.
Yes.
You've been out here committing crimes,
Legally.
and I'm
They
not.
don't amend the crimes. Yeah, they don't amend it crimes to be legal.
You should have here change the law that's inalienable. I don't trust you. Straight up. You ousted from this position. That's judgment. You being ousted at any time. Dang. That's it. Like, wow. I don't trust you. You supposed to be fiduciary over the trust. That's what that position is as of
You're supposed to
today.
be vicar of Christ. You're supposed to be
For
holding it
real.
until. But you don't turn the vicar of Christ into, that's a trust holder of Christ, into a religious structure where you put a god fish head on your head and sit it on an island somewhere and develop a whole nation out of blasphemous vipers. The Bible already said you raised up a nation that's worse than you.
Straight up. And y'all keep saints and prophets.
And they killed the saints and the prophets. And they children know to this day that they just say, that wasn't us. We didn't do that. Y'all, we can't be blamed. Tell it to the judge. Yes, you can. You are guilty of the transgressions of your forefathers. And just you bear witness against yourself. That's already guilty. What that means is you're on
Man,
stolen land. Guilty. You're
yes,
antichrist. Guilty. You committed murder, your forefathers, in order to get to land. Everything is void. Everything is false. The whole federal system have committed a black African American freedman sovereign genocide against God and the kings and queens of the daughters and the sons of freedom. Let's keep it simple, not civil. Let's keep it simple.
y'all committed genocide.
Yes, you did. And you made our people minority and decided to be major. A dead corporation to keep us dead forever in law.
Ever. You have no jurisdiction. That's not your dominion. You ain't supposed to be over here trying to rule. You're not supposed to do that. Dang, Kill.
Yes, sir.
I'm going out of town. I tell you, watch my house. I come back. You like, this is my house. What?
God told him to hold this trust until the coming. They said, no, this trust big enough for the whole world to eat. This ain't fair.
That's not for you to decide. It's not yours. Dang, it's not yours.
He said, this is for this person down the line, 3 times removed, the 4th, that's him. You said, no, we're going to create a whole religion to fool everybody and keep the beneficiary package to ourselves. That's what you got here.
It's all ours. We just going to keep it at my house. Keep it at your house. Oh, that's crazy.
That's why I love this nigga, but man, this is all ours. We just gonna keep it at our house. This oh, B, you just make my heart just like, bruh, come alive. I mean, this is all ours, though. We gonna keep it over here. Can we get our broom back? Damn.
Making little songs and everything. This is trying to hypnotize the kids. This land is our land. This man was meant to you and me. Oh, damn. So we go up, we like, hold on, now it's everybody. We a melting pot. This brother, it's not right. Oh, bro. That's something. No. They talking equality instead of equity. Equity based on your rank and your position.
Oh, they don't need me walking around this motherfucker real niggerly. You feel me? Real stingy. They don't like this all
real.
Huh?
All ours.
What about us?
Kill.
And then from that position, this all ours, They all say what? No, this ain't got nothing to do with you. This all ours, not yours. Wait a minute. You said this was all ours. Yeah, well, we meant all ours, not yours.
For real. You from Africa. Go back to Africa. Oh, man.
Baby.
For real. Go back to Africa. Get your black self back to Africa. Right now. We brought you over here. You need to be grateful for being over here. That's some audacity. Like, oh, man.
You better fear God, because we know now. Look at this. You don't made us miserable, and you know what happens to those who make us so miserable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Jeez,
They flipped the script. For
they
real.
gonna
They
act like, look,
flipping.
y'all should be grateful because we were pilgrims and we helped y'all be put on shoes. You didn't even have shoes before we came.
I was out here with spears and stuff with grass skirts on. We raised y'all up.
We
That's
raised
that.
we raised y'all up from Africa. We raised y'all up. Oh, that ain't what grandma told me. Guess what?
What'd you say your grandma say? They stole our luggage.
They
Real.
stole our luggage, man. They did something. Yeah, all our luggage came up missing. And next thing you know, we have nothing. Well, guess
Real.
what, Grandma? I found out where all our luggage went.
And that's something, Kill. She told you that, and you found the luggage.
I found the damn luggage.
Got him, Granny.
Got him, Granny.
For real.
She gave me the bar. She gave me the keys, bro. She knew that. She just was throwing that old grandma talk on us and hope we catch it. Like, yeah.
Like, he always asks questions. I bet you was super inquisitive. He always asks, hey, I'm going to go for let's see what you going to do.
No, but my grandma said my grandmother said, she brought me to the side. I'm going to tell y'all. She said, ooh, boy, I've been praying for somebody in our family to come like you. Like, she said, I didn't know who it was going to be, but I was waiting on somebody in our family to talk the way you talk. And then I was given that.
Wow.
I lost the luck. All we know is we lost our luggage. I think she know I was going to find it. I think she know. I think that was a direct challenge. Because I already had the slave story. Like, come on, Grandma. You had luggage on a slave boat. It's time to tell the truth.
Right. Like, this not big, bro.
This ain't sitting well.
It's not working out.
Yeah, luggage now. Or I think. And she came and she said, well, look, we just remember our luggage came up missing. Oh, really? That's the only evidence we had. Y'all luggage came up missing. And guess what? We found the damn luggage.
For real. Straight. God spotted the battle. Man, that's something, kid.
I know that is. I was just thinking about it. My head is ringing right now.
Like, a lot of times, like you said, ain't no coincidences. Like, that's part of what you're supposed to do. Like you said, direct challenge. Like, boom. When you found it, it hit your brain. Like, dang, my grandma said this.
Yeah. So y'all watching me, and I'm looking at something else like, wow, luggage. She said they luggage came up missing. And there it was. They became us, and our people became dead.
Dang, kid. And that's so heavy. Like, to even, man, that's heavy. Like, you explained how everything you said law, the Bible, law, dictionary, words, meaning words. The more we do it just the way, the more understanding, the more we can see it.
With every word breakdown, huh?
Giving eyesight to the blind.
Giving eyesight to the blind. turning them from dead zombie to alive and willing.
Willing, man, willing.
Can we?
And
We
like,
did.
man,
We
just like,
go ahead, brother.
I'm just looking like, even just that word will, like, man, the determination of the mind, and it's breaking it down on how it worked. Like, that was tripping me out while I was reading it. Like, what the will is and what directs the will and how it can be influenced.
Determination.
Determine.
What did they ask Neo? Why you keep fighting? And why? He said, cause I want to. God choose to. That's why.
Yes, sir.
That's why.
Cause I choose.
Cause I choose to. That's why. The problem is choice, right? Don't ask me why I'm kicking your ass. Cause I choose to. I know I can wake up and make him.
Man, kill all my bad for laughing, but
I
I just
choose
thought
to.
about somebody getting beat up. Like, man, why you keep kicking my ass, dude? Hey, cause I choose
Cause I
to.
choose to. In fact, I was thinking about you while I was eating my bowl of cereal and thinking about how I'm gonna kick your ass today. IBM and the punch card. Cause me and my homie Lil B from the project, we both democratically, we were both born Democrats on different democratic soils. Same genocide though, same story. You know, same
They can't.
same Tyrone. Go ahead.
Hey, just like you were saying, like, look, I'm from South Central, or I'm from LA. Like, man, I'm from Houston. I'm from Texas for real. Like, my birth certificate, if you read the street I was born on, that they go, oh yeah, that's ghetto. That's hood right there. That's University 25. You was born there, bro.
Lord have
Yeah.
mercy. Right around the corner from Martin Luther King or Malcolm X Boulevard from goddamn one. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, and what's crazy, I even look at things different now, like the names of the neighborhoods. Like, I'm like, man, you got Homestead, you got Acres Home,
Wow.
you got Martin Luther King's all everywhere,
Yeah.
University
It's
25.
all
Names
incorporated.
of these
That's why they're
wars,
using these
this
names to
war,
keep them in
third
trust.
war,
They keep them in trust. These are the trust they're keeping them in.
right?
Yes.
Keep
This how
you
the
reminded,
corporation
reminded.
keep doing this. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Like, all right, y'all, all right, we got wards. Louisiana got parishes. LA, y'all got districts.
Yes.
So I'm looking like all of this is minor talk.
Yes.
Like this, well, so when you put in your zip code for whatever, oh yeah, he's from the minor
He's
territory.
ninth district. He
Like,
Crenshaw district.
right,
Facts.
we got
We
y'all.
got you.
We know. On that punch card, we know who you are and how
Oh.
to treat you.
Oh.
He don't know that. He's from here.
Oh, that's right. So the banks know this. That's why you ain't got
Yes,
nothing.
sir.
The banks say, sorry,
Yeah.
ma'am, I don't agree. Only illegal immigrants can get $100,000 loan and with nothing.
They ain't even got no job. I ain't gonna never forget that one. That lady say me or nor my husband were working at the time, but we would tell banks about $100,000 loan. I was at work when you played that. I'm like, what? How? I know how
That's
now.
the zero and
Wow.
ones. You don't count.
You
You
don't
know what?
count.
You know what? Let's
Zero.
go ahead to binary codes. Hold on, before we get there, make sure you show your love by contributing to this program. C. Lewis said, thank you and thankful kings. And shout out to y'all. Shout out to Lewis for taking that thrashing like a true champion and contributing to this program. Also, I want to give a shout out to Brian King, Ali Ware, and Paul Hamilton for supporting this broadcast. And I really appreciate y'all. Without this, man. I don't know what I'll be doing. Go ahead, B.
All right. I got code in the 1828.
All right, y'all, listen up. We talking code in the 1828. since your law have been codified, let's get to code. Make sure you support and hit that cash shop and support this broadcast. Join the Patreon. I don't give a damn. Do it all at one time. Press one. Now go ahead
Yes,
and read.
sir.
Go ahead and read the definition, please, sir.
All right. 1828. Code. It is a noun. All right. Number one, a collection of the laws and constitutions of the Roman emperor
Now stop.
made by, yes, sir.
Now stop. A code is what? It's made by Roman emperor.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
A collection of the laws and constitutions of the Roman emperors.
Go ahead.
All right. They say it's made by order of Justinian and contains 12 books. The name is also given to other collections of Roman laws, as the Theodosian Code hints in general. Number two, a collection or digest of laws. All right, and that's it. But see, the common denominator in all of this, what I see, Roman emperors,
There you go.
laws collected by Romans, Roman law. So laws and constitutions.
So them
That's what they
codifying
try to put.
laws, they're actually changing not only constitutional law, but Supreme Court law and Bill of Rights law and all of the laws of the land.
Yes, sir.
You got to think of it in its entirety. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. They changing the law, which under a curse, according to the scripture.
If you're not in law, you under a curse.
Yes, sir. I'm like, wow, man. So when they saying code, my brain now clicks to Roman law, Roman law, anti-Christ,
There you go.
anti.
So you
Yes,
got to
sir.
be able to see
Anti-church.
their laws because it's codified.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
Their
sir.
codified
Definitely.
law is our people's allegory, but their codified law is the transgression of the law. So you guys are praising the transgressors and the trespassers of the law rather than the king.
Right. You putting another guard over you.
Well, all right, let's take this. We went to vote, right? You vote for your president to most all this. Could you go to elected in the dictionary, sir?
All right, say that one more time. I'm sorry, Q.
Go to election in the dictionary.
Let's do it.
I'm showing them, y'all, electing and voting and all of this. Y'all, I'm telling you, you voted for the beast. This is the beast system. You gave your willpower over to Satan and his kingdom. Ain't no use of looking around. No, this is what we've done as a nation.
Gotta take responsibility for it.
That's right. You'll never get nowhere.
Okay, we got election, Latin, electio, the act of choosing, choice, the action of selecting one or more from others, hence appropriately. Two, the act of choosing a person to fill an office or employment by a manifestation of preference, as by ballot, uplifted hands, or viva voce, which means voice.
So that's
All right.
devotion. That's public prayer. You're electing them to eternal life.
Man, bro. Yes, sir. As election of a king, of a president, or a mayor. Corruption in elections is the great enemy of freedom.
Look.
Whoa. Corruption in elections
is the what?
Is the great enemy of freedom.
Now watch this. Now, what did we read earlier?
Concerning elections and
There
voting.
you go. And that was illegal.
It's illegal. It's a crime.
It's a crime. Now you get it. It's a crime.
Yes, sir.
Now it makes sense.
The criminal act. Yes, sir.
So you got to commit crime. That's to be against freedom is a crime, and they are criminals, Democrats.
Straight criminals. Man. Okay. Number 3, choice, voluntary preference, free will, liberty to act or not. It is at his election to accept or refuse. Number 4, power of choosing or selecting. Number 5, discrimination. Sorry, discrimination, distinction, to use men with much difference, and election is good. Number 6,
Oh, I told you.
in
See that?
theology.
That didn't even sound good.
Yes, sir.
That sound like to
It
mistreat
didn't.
somebody is good. To
For real.
to niggify him is good. And during an election, go ahead. That just sounded backwards. You like I saw the way your brain and didn't even want to accept. Like you're like it's good. Like
that's not.
But that's why when they have these political, they just go low and lower and lower and lower. You know.
For real, to where it's just like, man, what is this?
Okay.
These are criminals. All right, number 6.
Now
in theology.
These are coded laws. We're talking code in general, from coded laws to much more. Go ahead. In general, what?
Okay, in theology.
In theology.
Divine choice. Predetermination of God by which persons are distinguished as objects of mercy, become subjects of grace, are sanctified and prepared for heaven. There is a remnant according to the election of grace, Romans 11:5. Now that's good.
Wow.
Number 7, the public choice of officers. Number 8, the day of a public choice of officers. Number 9, those who are elected. The election has obtained it. Romans 11:5. That's the real election. They got this civil election, which is criminal. Man, wow, Kim.
I told
That's
you. I told you you're a POW.
Yes, sir. Straight prisoner of war. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the end of.
Okay, good. Now you can get into code and all that.
Okay, all right. You get. All right, we just read code. Let's see. We got something else here. Man, all these words, just the proper understanding is.
Okay, let's do this. So that's just code, right? Now, all this is we're talking binary codes. We're taking statutes and law and making them into computer simulated module as if codified. Rules of governance. Binary codes. Binary programming long predates what we think of as computers. Brazil Bocon is believed to be the first person to punch holes into paper and use it to control a machine. In 1725, he invented a loom that wove its patterns. What?
Like a loom would be like a wheel.
Well, let's say temporal loom. Remember on that show?
Yes. Yes,
Remember?
sir.
And it was going all out in the patterns in the patterns and the branches. So he invented a loom.
Sir.
This is where we're going. That wove its patterns based on the instructions provided in that perforated paper it was fed. Like a scantron, you feed it in and tell you what you got wrong. A punch hole is the one, and the absence of a punched hole is the zero. As much as things have changed since then, the essential block of code has not. Ones and zeros means what? B.
Ones and zeros in the binary code means dead or alive.
Oh, now you get it.
Oh,
Now you see it. Yes,
and then,
sir. This where you put. This is how they got you in that machine. This is how they got you in that
man,
machine. Press one. He automatically knew what I was talking about. It's either
yes,
dead
sir,
or alive.
dead or alive. Man,
Zeros
now
and ones.
I'm thinking about, all right, the video where it was like Russian man, male, Russian, this, that. I'm thinking if you punch black, they like, oh yeah, zero, you dead.
Yeah, this. Yeah, they have you down as dead.
Man. Now who's saying Kev lying now?
Who's yeah? Who said I'm lying now? I told y'all.
You gonna say that?
Oh, I just told everybody I seen everybody in digital format. Zero, 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 dead. Dead.
Dead.
Dead. I said it was digital. It was a digital death.
Digital death.
Yes, because you was put in the sin box.
Man,
You came
man.
out, you came out, you came out dead and they came out alive. It's necromancy. It's quantum theory. It's the 0 point is where they enter. That's the portal. Once you die, they're alive. That's the 0 point.
Yup. Man.
Oh,
What?
I'm on their ass
Wow.
right now. Yeah.
Man.
Then you're able to enter an innumerable amount of variables because they're all clones. So you can make stupid ass arithmetic with shit that don't make sense, can't you?
Right. One times one
Is
is
what?
two.
Okay.
It-
Not
That's
so there.
binary
That's
thinking.
binary thinking.
Like a question on
Oh my goodness.
binary, a binary question. What number is larger, 10 or 4? In regular numbers, well, how you supposed to, 10 would be larger. But in binary thinking, 10 is 1.
Yes.
So, so 4 would be larger in binary thinking. I'm like, wow, bro, they they twisting things. Computer heads, binary brain. I'm like, wow. So that's where he getting all of the 1 times 1 is 2. That's not even. That's some binary thinking.
That's
You're IBM control. You have
bingo. Now you see we're after a beast. Now you know what I mean by it me against the world.
yes, sir. Golly.
Okay, now look. What is a loom? In composition, an heirloom in law is a personal chattel. Wow. That by special custom descends to an heir with an inheritance, being such a thing as cannot be separated from the estate without injury to it, such as jewels of the crown, charters, deeds, and the like. Two, a frame or machine of wood or other material in which a weaver works thread into cloth. Three, a file of the size of a goose that part. Okay, loom to appear above the surface or either sea or land or to appear larger
Wow.
than the real dimensions of a density as a distant object, a ship at sea or a mountain. This ship loom large and the loom looms high. Okay.
cannot be separated. Heirloom without injury. If you cause injury
You can cause
in law,
injury.
you can't.
It's
So
against the rules,
wow.
against the law. It's
Yes,
against the
sir.
law set by God. He's an untouchable. Or it's untouchable.
Yes, sir. Untouchable. You're not supposed to do that.
It's like a boundary.
You have no
You
jurisdiction
have
over
no
that.
jurisdiction.
You have no jurisdiction. That's above your what they say. That's above your pay grade.
Right,
That's
right,
above your ranking.
right.
Wow. Mm. Yeah, I'm like, so binary code changing the law.
And you vote for this.
Man.
You vote against the heirloom.
Yeah, when you do that, you are voting against the heirloom.
Because the heirloom is offering, I mean, because the vote, they're offering you what?
They offering you a false sense of choice.
But it leads to death. Like the Bible say that
Yeah.
Eve took, you should not surely die, but you're dead.
Yes, sir. You dead as soon as you do it. Wow. Like everybody thinking like, oh, you gonna drop dead, but nah, you become black in law. You against the law of God. Now you in death. You dead. You become anti-Christ against the Republic of George, against God's will.
There you go. And you start fighting against God. Will you start fighting for women right, which leads to gay rights, which lead to this, which leads to more right for what? And in a minute, it's impossible.
Because it's not real. The law stands forever. It's inalienable. It can't be changed. It's perfect. It's complete. Perfect. You couldn't amend it law over the top. You're not supposed to do that because the law is perfect. Man, kill, they fighting. They fighting against the wrong thing. They tripping.
Damn.
I'm like, wow, it's forever. It's perfect. Uh-oh. Psalms 19:7. That's. Can I read that?
They don't need it. No, they know the law is perfect. They need judgment.
Okay.
That's what they need. Look, yeah,
They
look
need
at
it.
this. Look at this. The nuclear devastation that shaped Cold War arms race. The electrical numerical integrator and computer was the first programmable electronic computer. This is the electrical numerical integrator. Integration, 01. And computer was the first programmable electric computer completed in 1945. How it complete in 1945? Because that's when Hitler fell, fool. Let's get back to it. It was configured for each new problem by wiring connections between many components when one task, such as addition, finished and post triggered the next. But a few years later, Clara Don von Neumann of Los Alamos, scientist Nicholas Metropolis wired ENIAC to run the first modern code ever executed on any computer. Hundreds of numerical instructions executed from the addressable read only memory ENIC's functionable table switches. They simulated the explosion of several atomic bombs, design being evaluated. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Mm.
they simulated the explosion of several atomic bombs using. Oh, hold on. They simulated the explosion of several atomic bombs designs being evaluated at Los Alamos National Lab in New Mexico using the Monte Carlo theory or technique by which a complex system is simulated. Oh my goodness. Step by step. You know what happened? You know what that is? The Monte Carlo theory?
What's the Monte Carlo theory?
Type it in.
That's what I'm about. Okay. Monte Carlo theory. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right, Monte Carlo theory or method or Monte Carlo experiment are a broad class of computational algorithms that rely on repeated random sampling to obtain numerical results. The underlying concept is to use randomness to solve problems that might be uh, deterministic in principle. The name comes from the Monte Carlo Casino in Monaco, where the primary developers of the method, physicist uh, Stanislaw Ohm, was inspired by his uncle's gambling habits. Monte Carlo methods are mainly used in three distinct problem classes: optimization, uh, numerical integration, generating uh, generate, generating draws from problem a probability distribution. They can also be used to model phenomena with significant uncertainty in inputs, such as calculating the risk of a nuclear power plant failure. Monte Carlo methods are often implemented using computer simulations, and they can provide approximate solutions to problems that are otherwise uh, intractable or too complex to analyze mathematically. Monte Carlo methods are widely used in various fields of science, engineering, and mathematics, such as physics, chemistry, biology, statistics, artificial intelligence, finance, cryptography. They have also been applied to social science, such as sociology, uh, psychology, political science. Monte Carlo methods have been recognized as one of the most important and influential ideas of the 20th century. They have enabled many scientists and technological breakthroughs. Monte Carlo methods also have some limits and challenges, such as the trade-off between accuracy and computational costs. The curse of dimensionality, the reliability of random number generators, the the verification and validation of the result. So this is the augmented reality, kid.
There you go. Now you see it.
This is the augmented world, the fake artificial world mixing in with the natural
There you go.
by taking statistics and running them through these algorithms of tests
Now that happens
in
through
different.
live simulations.
Yes, sir. And what made me understand
What
simulation,
what
uh,
movie? What movie? What are you dealing with? Time.
time.
What movie orchestrates um time the Monte Carlo theory better than anyone dealing with time? What movie is that?
Um, that be Back to the Future.
That is exactly what it is, champion.
Yes, sir.
Back to the Future. And what was happening there?
He was
Unsuspecting
going back.
events
Right.
that the what? The one and the zero, the hero has to go through. Remember, the gun clicking. I got it on the screen. All of these unfortunate different variables happening when it's about time. You see that?
Right. Yes, sir.
Now, when you watch these things, you don't really understand it. But we're talking speed, inertia, time, randomness, uh, real enough to, let's say, a live simulation. And then watch the unthinkable happen, the miracle moment. You understand?
Kiro time.
Well, if you paying attention, he knows that if he goes over 80, 90 miles an hour, he's going to get up out of there.
Right.
He knows that. But he ended up going to another dimension, another time. We're talking time loom and time. That's all we're talking here. Time. These are all methods of time travel. And if it's possible.
That that outcome, that, that determining the outcome based on, like you said, time
Based on the live
and things
simulation.
happening. Yes, sir.
That I may not mean nothing to the average person, but it may mean something to the ones or one that they're after. I mean, how would you
Meaning
know unless
everything.
you was put into these types of tests? How would you know?
Yeah, you.
How would they know?
They only know by simulation and
That's it.
statistics.
Facts.
Yes, sir. Stochastic brain. They run the numbers. Run crunching the numbers, how they say, or running the numbers.
But they're running
That's
numbers
only
after the event.
right.
They're
To
creating
to
the event to even get the numbers, to get the variable.
right. That's the only way they can do it.
It's reactionary.
That's it. Reactionary. Reactionary. So they run simulations. Like if we do it like this, it's gonna come out like this. And like even it said, like they got limitations on the accuracy of it
Why?
because it's a simulation. And they call it the curse of dimensionality, like dimensions. Hmm.
They call what that?
The limitations that they have. It says Monte Carlo method also have some limitations and challenges, such as trade off between accuracy and computer and computational costs. The curse of dimensionality and the reliability of random number generators, see, and the verification and the validation of results. So, like, the reliability, the accuracy is what's the
Their
word? Is
trajectory is always
off.
off.
Yes, sir. That's it. They like we can get close, but we gotta be able to determine
Look at TP. Listen,
how
listen. Taj said they miscalculated the row. Projection was way off.
boom.
What?
Even like I get the example of wrong one. They
There
got
you
the right
go.
neighborhood.
There you go.
They got.
There you
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Wrong one.
0 point.
I'm 0.
Yes, sir. Wrong one. Yeah,
It's
like
the
you
wrong
take a
one.
breath and chill out.
Yeah, you was
You
close
know.
because it's 10th Ave and High Park. It's Lawson and Crenshaw, 3300 and all that good shit. But you got the wrong one.
Yes, sir.
See, they just playing, acting like they know me. They don't know what I'm talking about, B. Unless you know this.
Wrong one. Your calculations is off.
Now, I said this
That
years
was good.
ago. See if we got any love in here. See if it bounced back. It should be active. Let me put you back on the caster. Are you there? Could y'all hear us out there? I think we okay. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was looking. They got something called the curse of dimensionality.
Now wait a minute. Before we even start, they keep cutting me off because this info is powerful. See?
It is
It's powerful, bro. Electronically powerful. It's that damn powerful.
for real.
It's cutting off the
With space
internet.
and time,
Huh?
I'm talking about you can hit them with space and time and making it where everybody can understand it. Like, oh, we can't let this go.
We need disruption.
No.
This gonna annoy him. It ain't gonna annoy me because I already know. That's the wrong one.
Wrong one.
See, once he met Kev Gills, it was on.
Man. Wrong one.
Yeah. What car was I in when I got shot at? Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I used to Monte Carlo.
Who am I? Kev. So I'm a particle in a Monte Carlo speeding up a street, getting away from random simulated events, shut ups, and all this other goofy shit.
God.
Yeah. But this specific one we talking about is Monte Carlo.
The Monte Carlo method. But the Monte Carlo. The golden child in the Monte Carlo.
You say what?
The golden child in the Monte Carlo.
Come on, bro.
Man. Every time I hear simulation, I think about like playing like the video games like used to be like that basketball NBA Live. I'm talking about Sega Genesis back in the day. You playing the playoffs, you want to skip it, you simulate it.
Yeah. Get past the first
And they go to the
wild card projection.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm like, okay, that helped me understand. Hey, like you say, them '80s babies, we can understand this stuff because of video games and the stuff coming, coming up. I got a idea of how it works. But they doing this stuff like space and time.
How was I able to see dudes shooting? The 38. Nothing hit. Nothing.
Space and time.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Man, kill.
What do you get from there to there? Gene Deal said
And
you
you
can't.
even know the caliber.
Gene Deal said you can't be. Yeah, of course. 38 special for you clever niggas. Zero. If you ain't lived and died by this tree code, been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw, I can never view you as my equal. The fuck I want to hear your CD for.
Man. Amazing. Ain't nobody getting away with nothing.
Nothing. Take everything from you. It's not a.
Man.
Who impersonating me is the question.
For real. That's some variant. That's variant.
I got a show today. That's what I'm trying to do. It's hustle and motivate.
For real. Instead of being starstruck, look and see what it is. They choosing wrong. Their trajectory is off.
Go to simulation, champion.
Let's go.
Let's go. I told you. Of course God will rise after the transgression. Of course.
Simulation.
Go ahead.
Black. Simulation. The act of meaning to be that which is not.
Ha!
Dang.
Just say it again.
Dang. The act of meaning to be that which is not.
That's right.
The assumption
I'm gonna hurt your feelings today. I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
Opinion.
I want you to know. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna hurt all y'all feelings. It's gonna hurt. You don't really want me to rise because it's all over. All your little celebrities, all your little people that y'all, that's the wrong one.
Your trajectory is off.
Your trajectory is off as a person waiting for the right one.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah.
Simulation.
Yeah. Simulation. Read it, sir.
The act of fiending
That's right.
to be which is not. The assumption of a deceitful appearance or character.
That's right. Read it again.
Yes, sir. The act of fiending to be that which is not. The assumption of a deceitful appearance or character. Simulation differs from dissemination. The former denotes the assuming of a false character. The latter denotes the concealment of the true character. Both are comprehended in the word hypocrisy. Hypocrites. Wow.
That's why I was able to see through it. Because I know what you wanted to do. I know what y'all want to do. I know what you want. But you don't know me. Y'all know other shit. Y'all, I know what you want. I know what they'll do to you. Never ask for no favors, nigga. Never. That's how they wanted to. The way y'all seen it on TV, and they couldn't, is why that y'all saw it. You didn't know nothing until it happened. That's how fast they build people. There's a reason why he wasn't little this. They little Kev. The marathon
Straight
continued.
stimulation.
The straight simulation, but they know what it is. See? That's what happened when you get burnt. I told you. I tell you what. We'll take everything from you. You stick your hand in a fucking socket, we'll take everything from you. We'll make it to where you niggas won't eat nothing for your transgression. For me, your whole nation to be, your whole land to be gentrified, like it's nothing. Everything stops at the 0 point, champion. And y'all playing and loving internet people. I'm the real deal, and I don't even like saying real niggas. Don't even say they real, but fuck nigga, I'm real.
Yeah. That's it.
If you can't break bread, you fake. I had one more buck on my plate. It was me and bro. We was in the stove. Both of us got 50-cent cakes. Now that's real. And you can break bread with the niggas trying to kill you. That's real, nigga. You pop out, nigga, when they least expect it, and spend 5,000 with them. And let them know God is good, champion. Bad move. And niggas up to this day y'all don't know about, still running and hiding, weaving and shit. They scared of judgment. Well, I tell you what,
You can't run.
You can't run from judgment. Nip knew that. Your feelings. You ain't run from judgment. You better come first, get the best deal.
Can't run. Straight up.
Facts. Facts. Y'all praise people. Y'all don't know what people have done to people. I just look like I'm enjoying it. No, they really tried to. They really tried, though. Wrong one. I'm the wrong one, champion. Y'all praise demons. Y'all praise gangbangers. Y'all reject knowledge and wisdom. Y'all reject everything opposite of Christ. Y'all accept everything opposite of Christ. You're just going along with it because it's cool. And treat me so horrible. Boy, if they had a chance with these celebrities, they'd be so happy and proud. With me, I ain't shit. No.
That's on them. They're gonna figure out they in augmented reality thinking that way. It's not legit. It's a simulation. It's not bona fide. The real is bona fide. Other stuff is artificial,
Synthetic.
synthetic.
Yeah.
Like, man, yes, sir, kid. I understand what you're saying. I understand. Man, that's crazy. That's the same thing I think about in the Bible with Christ.
That's 2016, 2017. Y'all just felt the after effect. Go ahead, King.
Yes, sir. I'm thinking about with Christ. The people that rejected him, he was rejected. They was like, nah, give us Barabbas, give us the murderer. Let him, you feel me?
Yeah.
The,
Let's
the
call
one who
him
was
God.
bona
Let's
fide,
call
like,
him God in Jesus.
yeah.
Our community is sick with blasphemy. We don't even want it. It just destroy everything. Now I don't. I
They're
don't
thinking
even.
back.
Now I don't even want it. And who gonna stand next to me? One person? 3 people? They just want to.
Tripping.
They just want to see a nigga perform and sing and dance for them. They don't want to fight with real people.
They stuck in entertainment.
Facts. This is facts. Shit hurt, don't it? Yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. The more you find out who I am, the more you're gonna be disgusted at what you gave your power to. Who you gave your sympathy to. Who you gave your love to. That's important to people like me.
Real. Support the real. You say it every day.
Bro, that's all. I ain't even gonna say it no more.
Support the real.
Cause it never got me nothing more than I was given anyway. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's never like, hey, support the real and all that. They thinking it's something else. I'm like, hit my cash app. I'm like, bro.
They think the slogans.
There you go.
No slogan.
Yeah, they thinking slogans and party time and Marvel Comics. They don't know niggas out here trying to set Kev up for years, trying to take my inheritance, trying to gaslight me. I was on the run though. Yeah, trying to pretend to be me,
Crazy.
trying to launder money through my shit, trying to pretend steal my IDs and social security card, try to do this and that, and got their ass burnt.
For real.
Yeah,
Cursing themselves.
yeah. Don't got burnt. No, I wasn't naive. I'm afraid of what happens.
Like cursing themselves.
Doing bad things, bro. Doing bad things. Yeah, me and Wells Fargo and them had a long conversation. Where this money was going. What? What? I don't even need an ID at the bank. What? Y'all just playing. They don't want to see me rise. They just playing.
It sound good to them, so it's good for them to be like that.
Sir, if
what?
you don't need an ID at the bank, that means you're using somebody else's ID.
Exactly. Fraud.
Fraudulent simulation.
Activity.
Simulated activity.
Yup. Simulated activity.
Simulated activity.
Pretending to be somebody else.
That's right. That's how you steal their ID. That's why you do all these things.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, Kel, that's deep. It's
It's
real.
It's real. Bro, whether they want to admit it or not, it's real.
It's real.
It's real.
And all of them got something to do with entertainment.
That's right.
Can I read entertainment?
Yeah, of course you can.
I got entertainment. Now, the receiving and accommodating of guests, either with or without reward. The hospitable man delights in the entertainment of his friends. Number one, provisions of the table, hence also a feast, a superb dinner or supper. Number two, the amusement, pleasure, or instruction derived from conversation, discourse, argument, oratory, music, dramatic performance.
That's right.
The pleasure which the mind receives from anything interesting and which holds and arrests the attention. We often have rich entertainment in the conversation of a learned man. Three, reception, admission. Number four, the state of being in pay or service, payment of those retained service. Six, that which entertains, that which serves for amusement, the lower comedy farce. So
So what they did was kill Christ in as blasphemous theater and laugh about the shit.
yes, sir.
That's right. And have Last Supper and all that shit off of that. That's what this whole thing was, a grand performance. But it's all based off of
Straight up,
the life of someone else.
straight up.
Yeah, somebody who was supposed to be murdered, just like that. Just like that.
Man, entertainment. Wow.
You wouldn't see it. You wouldn't see Kevin Samuels. They can't see it.
Variant.
They
All
can't,
of them.
they can't even see, bro.
Variant. The Kevin Samuel thing.
That's right.
That's a variant.
Come on, bro.
The Nipsey Hussle situation. That's a variant.
Facts.
We're going to take bits and pieces of you.
There you go.
We're going to make models.
Yeah, there you go. You got to go to the original.
Wow.
You can see the clear piece. Every infractured hologram has the original, complete, organic essence in it. So, yeah, keep digging.
And they entertaining the wrong thing. They entertaining the variant instead of entertaining the real and the original. I'm thinking about just this sentence. We often have rich entertainment in the conversation of a learned man. And all of the variants have an aspect to what they perceive as a learned man. Whether it's, we got Kevin Samuels, where he's supposed to be learned in how
The man on the grind is the prize.
Right.
Nipsey Hussle, the overcome gangster turned Christian and Bible believer by Miss Booker.
Variant. Wow. But the true learned man, John 16, spirit of truth, right before your eyes, you gonna deny him though. That's crazy.
Yeah, because it'll destroy their whole platform. They like football. They like this shit. That's what I had to learn. Of course they will. Ignorance is bliss. They will deny until they're thrown into the lake of fire, the bottomless pit. They're deniers by birth.
They did.
That's facts. Of course.
I gotta change and do something.
Yeah, because
they have to learn.
That's right.
Oh hell no.
The law, the correct way. Oh no, voting is what? Oh no, I like to do that. That's all. Shit, man. Donald Trump gonna be at the UFC event. Yeah, all that you caught. You caught in that space and time of, oh, that's good, but you a person that turns into the salt. That's you. You look both looking to the left and to the right, looking at all the great things you will miss other than being simple, regular. You don't even want to go outside and play flag football no more. Your ass so lazy. You the star, and you running around calling somebody else a star. You voting for politics. You voting, giving away your power. Now who gonna stand with me? Now we about to find out. Press 1, Wakanda. Now we about to find out. We was just talking about charters. You done fell into the wrong charter. This is a sinking ship. The only way out is Christ, because he's the firstborn.
The only way.
The only way. He's the firstborn, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right.
The only way. You can't be redeemed with these other
You
people and
can't be
all this
redeemed
other
at
stuff.
all unless you step up. Because Christ didn't come and ain't coming in the future for you to sit back and press line and be like, oh yeah, man, and you can't even articulate what's being taught. That's insane. I'm not about to play. I'm not about to help you fail. I care about you more than you, nigga.
Can't be standing idle.
I can't.
Engine
I
on
can't
no
want
move.
you in the kingdom, in the republic, and more than you.
Wow. Yeah.
That's facts.
Straight up. Yes, sir.
Y'all don't got popped in y'all head by y'all football coaches, told them to win championships. Nobody gonna win. I tell you what, I can't want it more than every man. I'm blessed beyond measure. Nigga, I don't even got to do YouTube. 1 or 2, 3 people who support this page covers everything. I'm trying to tell you. I got real support. I get up here because I want to. Now I'm finna go over there and do what I like to do. Urban conservative, Candace Owens, Andrew Tatum, the urban conservative. But don't get over there and play like you with me. And over here, you don't understand. You don't get in hell's kitchen and pretend you know how to cook and you can't even comprehend the word that are coming out of my mouth. Who said that? Chris Tucker, fool. Chris Tucker. Do you understand? Because ain't no daps on the lunch table yards. Tell them, DJ, ain't no hanging out on the lunch tables if you don't know what we talking about in class. We here to make fun of them, not to be dumb with them. I'm going over there to have fun. But business first. Serious business is first. My teaching comes first. Not coffee and Kush morning TV. You do. And I can't want it more than Marley, Brian King, B from Ohio, anybody else. Okay. It's easy to say, oh, I'm with you. No, you're not. I'll open up these phone lines right now and say, this is my last show if you don't call in. And they'll stand there and not let it happen and let it happen. Won't they be?
Can't do it. Better get up.
Hold up. Fuck all that. I said they will let it happen, won't they?
You know they will.
They'll let me sit right there and it'll be my last show, won't they?
That'll be it.
That'll be it.
That'll be it.
Huh. Now
That'll be
real.
it.
That's real.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's powerful, boy. You got car loans going on.
What we got? Car alarms?
Car alarms, all kind of noise. I'm over here tripping. Like, what the hell is going? It's real.
It's confirmation. It's getting hot, bro. I'm sweating. No, man, because the black woman needs men. That's why.
For real.
That's why. Because your sisters, your grandmamas with they silly ass thinking Eve needs you. In that word to understand in class, just put it like that. She needs you. You cannot be you can't be a prize